What's up? Back here again. Going straight into the virtual box. We have a lot to do. Okay. Visual Studio Code. Okay. This Visual Studio Code basically has nothing in it except for exactly what I'm doing here. Okay, so that's too big. um the last time we were here we were doing I had to have to install yarn. Uh, I'm eating grapes. My computer's not gonna like this. I have my virtual machine open, and inside of that, I am obviously I have this browser open, but I also have another browser open on my main computer, and I'm busy rendering a video and uploading that to YouTube. We'll see if my computer can handle it. Last time I was here, I was trying to install packages, but exactly this. Wait, what? No such file or directory install. How to install packages with yarn? Is it yarn I? Or is it yarn run I? Great. Is yarn install. So, but that doesn't work. Yarn install no such file or directory. Okay. Wait, what? Let's see. So here's my package.json file, and if I vim package.json, I will find dependencies here. So these are what should be getting installed, but that's not happening. My computer's screaming of help. Yesterday I was eating seedless grapes. Really enjoyed those. These ones, not so much. Okay, so let's just copy this guy's solution. For installing yarn. Every time I type my password, I really need to think very hard because I have so many. Um, Passwords in my head. So I'm gonna remove. Let's see. Remove CMD test. Remove yarn. Add this package. Echo out this package. Or I don't understand what this does. Update and install yarn. Okay. Oh wait. Oh, get and install yarn. And okay, it seems like a lot of people love this. Oh, CMD test and yarn sudo apt remove CMD test, sudo apt remove yarn, sudo np. Yeah, I should have just installed yarn from from npm from the get-go, but I chose a different route. Okay, let me just stick to what I'm. Wait, what? Sudo apt auto remove. Yes. Once that's removed, I'm just gonna go back here, I think, and just copy this, paste that in, remove the on, now let's install it with npm, like we were supposed to do in the first place. Uh-huh. Okay. Um, hmm. I don't know what's going on. What did I do? Okay, let's do this. Oh, I don't have CRUD installed. Um, wow, I'm realizing, well, I'm not realizing, I already knew this, that so, setting up a computer from scratch whilst you are trying to develop or trying to write software is a whole job by itself, okay? You do not get up in the morning and say, hey, you know what? I'm gonna freaking um set up a brand new computer, right? for an empty computer or a computer that has an empty hard drive and say, hey, I'm gonna install Linux and start downloading and installing um, software that I know is going to be important for my development experience and development overall. Um, that is that is it takes too much time. It takes too much time. It really does take too much time. 17 minutes. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Am I crazy here? Yawn does not work, dude. Like, I don't know what the issue is. Okay. This is a stupid website. Oh, okay. Okay. The problem all along is that I was not using the sudo command. Um, I know in Ubuntu, there's something that I need to do in order for me to, in, I need to do something that's going to not, enable me to not have to use the sudo command each time I want to do something. Yo, that's something I'm always gonna forget. That is something, that's something I'm always gonna forget. Typing sudo every time I need to run a command, yarn command, that's something I'm definitely gonna forget. Def, not even a question. Uh, um, I'm installing TypeScript, but I don't even know what the error is or what the error means. Failed at this build script. This is a problem. This is not a problem with npm. Um, yeah, I'm unable to. Is it, yeah, it is a permission issue. It definitely is. Most def. 1000%. It definitely is a permission issue. There we go. Sudo yarn install npm run build still. Um, I don't. Let's do this. Just install everything with npm, and after that we'll just see what happens. Um, might cause problems, but I think I'll just remove the package locked JSON file. I don't know why this project has handlebars in it, but interested to see why. The server application. Okay, okay, okay. Gosh. Yeah, so it goes hand in hand with the issue that I have with running MySQL. Um, I can only run it as the root user. So I need to change that. Or I need to grant permissions to Daniel, which is myself. So the profile Daniel, I need to grant it all privileges, and then I'll be able to uh have privileges to create, add, delete any and everything on the system. So that's exactly what's happening here. Wait, so packages have been installed. So npm run diff and it runs. Wait, let me just do this. Yarn sudo yarn run diff and it works. Okay. Oh yeah. I need to add a password. Email password. Email password. Email password. So basically what I did is I did things um in a very non-standard way. So I have a password that is stored in a file, and this is the directory from this file. So let me just go to app email, and I'm just gonna have this here for now. Well, that's not if it doesn't break anything. That's if it doesn't break anything. So yeah, I put the password directory. The password, I created a password file and I placed it in some directory, and And the reason I got that error is because now, since I just um, cloned the repository, that file is not available because obviously it cannot be pushed to GitHub. It's a password file. The only problem is that it's a TypeScript file that is a password file, but inside that password file, I'm basically exporting the password text to whichever variables it 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 needs in the rest of the project. It's needed in whatever folder or file it is needed. Can't speak today. Anyway, okay, so okay, now I have another error. Read through none MySQL errors. Consider upgrading MySQL client. Ah, that's interesting. npm. Oh, that has something to do with the password. The password. Yeah, I remember I need to do this. Okay. Um, yeah. So that's exactly alter. Okay, I need a sudo mysql. Let me just sudo mysql root and the password. Uh, password of the database. And then I'm gonna alter user root. I'm just gonna copy this whole thing. Maybe copying it is not such a good idea. Okay, so obviously I cannot show this on the screen, the password to my database, so I'm just gonna do this a little bit. There we go. Just clear that. Okay, um, let us run the database. Let's just run that again. Okay. I hope I did everything, cause oh gosh, I didn't run flash privileges. Of course it's gonna run. Okay, I'm just gonna do that again. Okay, let's see. Hectic. Okay. My SQL root. There's my root. type in my password. Sorry. Oh, sure. Okay, great. Let's try that again. Yeah, I never thought that setting up my environment would take a lot like this. I thought it was just gonna be an easy task that I was just gonna get through within an hour, but no, it's taking more than that, way more than that. But it's all part of the journey, so I'm here for the journey. Okay, so let's see. Um, I'm still getting the same error. I think it's because of the password in the database. So I know you guys can't see anything, but I need to change. Yeah, the the password in the database. That's the problem with working with multiple devices. On one device, you have a database, but you don't have a password for it. And on another one, you do have a password. So now, what you cloned on the other doesn't work on the other one. So that's the problem. So yeah. So okay, I got it to work. Now it's just a matter of let me just do this before. It's just a matter of close terminal. Wait. All right. Perfect. It's just a matter of sudo mysql dash u root hp. Mm, mm, mm. Okay. Uh, I don't finish my sentences, do I? So let me just. All right. So what I was saying was, when you have two computers and you're working on this computer, and then next month you're working on the other computer, and they're not identical. On one computer, you have a database, but it doesn't have a password. On the other one, it does. You're going to run into a lot of issues. So what? That's exactly what's happening to me. I have a desktop. On my desktop, I do have a password, but on my Windows machine, I don't have a password for my database. So when I'm cloning the project to the other computer, just like with the password file, um, I need to recreate that. Or in this case, I need to give the password to the uh, to the to the text file and tell it that yes, we do indeed have a password, and on my SQL database, I need to add a password if I don't have it. So yeah, that's obviously not ideal, and I could do better, but it takes a lot. Create. I think it's create database, and then you just give the name. something like that. No, 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 no. We don't want this. Yeah, okay. There we go. So, with that being said, we're just gonna wait. Oh, okay. With that being said, now it should work. Because I created a database, I created the table, the database name. Um, it should work. Created the database table names, tables. So I'm gonna use Randnote text, show tables, and there we go. So we have the tables. Yeah. All right. So here this is the addresses table. Plain and simple. Um, Cards are the bank cards. Here's where I'm going to be saving them, storing them. I'm not sure if this is exactly. I'm not even sure if this is legal. If I actually had a, this was going to be a working application where I need to take real debit and credit cards. If this is actually legal, am I supposed to or allowed to take all these details and store them in my database indefinitely? But I'm pretty sure companies do this all the time, right? Uh, or store uses bank cards like this in their database without encrypting anything. Anyway, show users finally. Describe users. So plain and simple. ID, first name, last name, email, password, verified email. It's a 1 or 0, and the balance starts off with 0. So that's the database, and that's basically it. So now I've set up my backend. Finally, I've set up my database, and I needed to because of the backend wouldn't work. That took a lot more than I thought it would. Okay, so now since I did that, I can now finally start working on the actual Python script. I should probably do this. Yeah, basic changes. Right. Okay. So, yo, I'm a bit sleepy. Um, I might have one more grape for the night. Because why not? Uh, okay. So this script uses SQL. I'm gonna be storing the details of these randomly generated users in the database. Now the thing is, I'm asking myself, how long is this string over here? How many characters are in? How many chars are in a public and private Bitcoin key? There's 64. Okay, good. Because Varchar takes 255 characters max, right? So cannot have more than that. Um, hmm, fine. So this script should work, right? Store headers and let's run generate people and try and print. This runs 3 times. I'm gonna try and print person. Oh yeah, I wrote the code already. Okay. CD Randnote Automator. Let's just see lsla python 3 name generator .py. Run that line 2 no module file name. As a source bin activate, and we're in the virtual environment, and then now we can run this command, and we have issues. So let's see. Okay. This, let me just do this. Wait, what? Oh yeah, let me just do that for now, cause a bit unstable. Name generator dot pylon 73. Store people in database. Store people in database is not defined. All right, let's write that again. Um, I'm running it. Nothing is happening. It's because I'm not calling the function. So let me call the function generate people. I'm just gonna call it. Oh, here it is. Just gonna call it down here, and I should have 3 people. Okay. Yeah. So okay. So there are three. These are 3 accounts. Wait, I cannot believe this is the private key and the public key are 64 characters long. That does not make any sense. That cannot be real. Because if you can see the first person is first name Eddie, last name Stewart, password, email is this. They are verified, and then here's where the public key starts. It starts here. It goes all the way, and then it ends here. That's the public key. I assume. And then here's the end of the public key. Here's the private key begins here, goes 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 here. And here's the end of the private key. Okay. So the public key is short, but how long is a private key in Bitcoin? Because 32 bytes, how many? I, how to store private key in database? Because I might just need to use the text. You could encrypt the private key with a semantic key based on the user's password simply stored. It's a hash. I'm writing a basic. I don't want to hash. I mean, the private key is already hashed, right? So I don't want to I don't want to do anything to the private key. I want to store it as is, right? I'm creating it on the fly in Python, so I just want to store it as is. Let me just do a little research because I know I cannot store the. I cannot store the text in. Oh, actually, I can. It can hold numbers, letters, and special characters. Microsoft SQL Server 2008 and above can store up to 8,000 characters as a maximum length of a string using varchar data type. SQL varchar usually holds 1 byte per character and 2 byte. Wait, so why is varchar 255? Exactly what I wanted to know. It's varchar 1 byte for the length and actual storage for the rest. 255 is the max limit, not allocation. 255 is not the max limit. Oh, so the number that you give varchar is not actually the length of the characters that you can have in the actual string in the varchar. So it just allocates space. 255 is the maximum space, maximum limit. But it doesn't mean one character is 1 byte, right? I don't know. 1 bit. Wait, how long is a character? How long how long is a how long is a char in byte bits? Char is 1 byte. Okay, so I don't understand. How many characters can varchar 50 store? 50 characters. This is var variable in char. They can store and then extra 2 bytes to store. Paraded with 11 spaces. Okay, so this is actually a tricky question and answer type of thing. So, but I think I cannot store more than 255 characters. I cannot store more than basically 300 characters in a varchar data type. Hey, listen, you know what? I'm just gonna try and put it in there, and if it gives me problems, then I'll switch. Because currently I don't know. But the password is extremely long. S- but but the script works, right? It generates three people. If I were to comment these two out, I would get the actual thing. So okay, that's great. Store headers in CSV, store in CSV, store in CSV. This I only call when I need to add the headers. So uh, stored in the CSV file. Here it is. So again, 1, 2, 3. Okay, now Eddie, Joshua, and Donna have been added. So if I run the script again, there we go. Ronald, Tyler, and Betty now have been added on top of Donna, Joshua, and Eddie. So that shows that it works. Both functions work. Um, what else? Now it's time for the database. My DB connect to DB. Okay, so I'm just gonna Python how to connect to MySQL DB. I'm just gonna uh, I was just looking for a little script. I thought I had put in the connector. I had written a separate connector file uh, in Python. Oh yeah, actually, config. There we go. Oops, and you guys see my password. It's fine. I'll change it. It's not even an issue. It really isn't an issue. By the time it goes live on the server, the password would have been changed a long time ago. I'm realizing that it's not worth trying to hide my password all the time. But yeah, I'll just come up with a different password. Alright, so install MySQL connector, da 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 da. I think this is the tutorial that I watched. If you're coming from my previous video. Oh, would you look at that? My video finished rendering. Finally. If you don't know, all this time I've been uploading a video to the internet. Similarly to the one you're watching now. So I'm just quickly just gonna, no, it's not made for kids. Next, next, next. Visibility, it's a public video. I'm not scheduling anything, and then I'm publishing. Close. Perfect, I uploaded another video. Okay. Um, I want to understand what I was doing here. So I'm calling MySQL connector def main my DB connector. Here's things name generator. My DB is it? It's a function. Okay, so let me just pause and run. I'm gonna run this file. I'm gonna cd the okay. Alright, I ran it, nothing happened. Nope. Gosh, forgot how I. Alright, um, you know what? I'm gonna stop using this terminal. Because it's really irritating. And instead, I'm gonna use this. Um, uh, Sometimes I forget what I need to do. Okay. So I'm just gonna run that error again. Alright, let's see. Caching SHA-2 password is not supported. I don't know what that means. MySQL connector error. Okay, so it's a problem with the connection. MyDB equals mysql.connector connect. All this stuff. Why is it a let's do this. Yeah, let's just do this. Let's just copy this whole code stuff and paste it here. Alright, let's read it. There's an import here. Import mysql.connector from mysql.connector import error. Try connection equals mysql.connector.connect localhost Randnote text user is a root and the password, believe it or not, is my name. If connection is connected, do this db.info connection dot get server info, print this da 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 da, execute select database. Wait, select database. Oh, okay. Select database record cursor.fish. Whatever. Print you're connected to the database. Error if okay. So okay, so this is just gonna run. Let's just try that. Let's see. All right. If connection dot is connected, name connection is not defined. Well, mm, what do you mean connection is not defined? Like, is it an indentation problem? If connection dot is connected. Okay. Okay, so now everything is gonna try. Uh, if connection this, I don't get it. Great. I'm sure there's a better way of doing this. Okay, let's just look for a better way. Perhaps a less secure method. My internet is not even working properly. Oh, great. My phone is not charging. Phew. Alright, let's see. This is gonna be one hell of a grind. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do the basics. Give me a basics, okay. I don't get it. Um, are these methods outdated? This is supposed to be plug and play. I'm supposed to just copy code from the internet and plug it into my text editor and it should work. Authentication plugin cache 2 password is not supported. I wish I understood what that meant. Authentication plugin. Ah, caching SHA-2 password. Okay. Um, I remember I had this. This is not the first time I come across this issue. I've had it before. Um, Now what I'm not certain of is whether or not I should delete or remove the other library, which is Mysql connector. Um, okay, great. Yeah. As a pip3 uninstall the name of the package. Oh, pip uninstall package name. Good. Simple. We'll do just that. Just after this one finishes downloading. Hmm. My internet is a bit slow today, isn't it? Oh, I've been recording for over an hour. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, that's insane. Hmm. Um, my videos are not usually over an hour, or if they are, they just like an hour, 5 minutes maximum, not much longer than that. Um, Usually when I see that they've gone beyond an hour, I just cut them. But I think I might just have to continue with this one. I'm kind of interested. It's past midnight. Perhaps I should stop, but I'm not quite sure yet. I think I want to see it work. I want to at least see it connect to the database. And yeah, at least if I can get that done, I'll be happy for tonight. Is the database thumbnail there? Okay. What's up, guys? So yeah, I mean, it was installing, and then we ran into this error. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I have a few ideas of how I'm gonna fix this and make it work. But I'm not sure I have the energy for that today, so I'm just gonna continue tomorrow. So this is it. Good boy.